Chuck Norris, are you just gonna sit over there and growl all day, dude? And you've been doing this the whole time, man. All right. But hey, how's it go? Sorry about the Rex, but yeah. He does that. All right. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Phlinger's 5 Tame Challenge. I'm Phlinger, and today we are, well, we're going to head into a cave. I want to go get in there. I want to see if we can actually get it farming. I just want to see just how difficult it's going to be. I'm not sure. I mean, we are on the back of a kangaroo, which is not ideal, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, we're going to... Here, you can hold on to that, Phoo. I mean, it's not like it really does me any good right now. We're not taming anything. Let's see. So, give you a little bit of health. There you go. All right. Let's see. Put you up here. Let's see. What kind of... Do we have any, like, helmet for you and maybe some cloth armor for me? Let's see. Let's take a look. What all do we have? You got a chest piece. Not really going to do us much good. I mean, it will until it breaks. I mean, it's free, I guess. When it comes around to the caves, I generally just prefer to wear cloth armor because you can repair it in your inventory. Man, we got to get a Yudi. But yeah, I generally just like to wear cloth armor because you can repair it. But I guess today we're doing this. So, yeah, let's see. What all cloth do we have in here? All right, so we've got, looks like we've got that. I mean, we've got some shoes. That's always a plus. We got some fur booties. I like fur booties. Got some scuba gear. Because that'll help out. Let's see. Let's go get some... Wrong button. Why is... Okay. Okay. Get rid of that all up and repaired. Okay. And then... Okay. Do you have any hide on you? You should. Okay, we'll have to get some on the way. All right. Well, do I have hide? I'm pretty sure I should. I mean, I know I've... Okay, yeah. It's all consolidated there. All right, but yeah. All right, so today what we're going to be doing is there's a cave. All right, right over... See, right up here. And I want to... this is going to be a quickest and easiest way to get through it, but we're going to be using a Procoptodon, so I'm not sure exactly how well that's going to work. Normally, if I were doing this cave, I would be doing it on a Thylacoleo, just because, I mean, honestly, a Thylacoleo is by far the easiest one to do it. Also, we want to make sure we've got a cryopod in our inventory. Which means we've got to get back up here and get a cryopod. And then also, of course, get a loot drop with a ring around it, because... Why wouldn't we? One of these days, we'll get a new Procoptodon saddle. One of these days. Okay. So, we got more scuba. That's a plus. Okay. Let's get over to the cave. And also maybe a red drop. Okay. And we also have space water. Space water means it's just recipe for success. You need to have space water. Nailed it. All right, now the entrance to this cave, it's technically inside here, but this is the way you get it, is right here. At 55.9, 50.9, and there's also another entrance over here at the other side as well. So what you do is you run inside of here, all the way around until it kind of curves around to the right. If you're coming from the other direction, it'll curve around to the left. And right here's the curve. Excuse me while my Procoptodon marks the territory on his way up. I have to verify that the ramp is indeed ours. And then you just go around through here. Through this little bit. And then it'll come down inside of here as we get hit by a sandstorm. Now, you won't be able to cross underneath here, which is one of the main reasons why we brought said cryopod. We're inside of here. We'll get the house buff. For a little bit, anyway. And then inside this cave, there's a couple different twists and turns as you go down inside. And then the one to the right will actually go down lower, but you want to start off by going to the left here, and that'll take you up a little bit so you can actually see what's down below. That way there, you know exactly what you're getting into, what is currently spawned inside the cave, and yeah. Inside of here, you'll get all sorts of different baddies. You'll get, Onyx. You'll get Arthropleura, you'll get spiders, you'll even get mantises, which mantises can be... Mantises can be pretty rough. All right, there we go. We get our arrows back? Yep, we got our arrows back. Okay, good. All right, and when it comes around to this cave, you kind of want to take your time at it. And also, you'll even get rubble golems. Rubble golems, if you encounter rubble golem, unless if you're on a Thyla or if you have rocket launchers, just lead it somewhere that you can kind of just get it to, you know, go back into its little rubble form. And since we're going in and we're not getting that much spawns right now, I have a feeling we're going to have a bunch on the outset, so... The best part about this cave, though, is that it only spawns the regular map levels. So it doesn't seem to spawn the, like, level 300 ones, which is kind of a win in my book. Also, keep a lookout up there on the left, is because once in a while you can get loot up there. Alright, let's curve around here to the right. And if you get rabies, honestly, if you have the ability to make anti-venom, I would recommend you make anti-venom before you come in here. Or make some healing brews, because they'll help you just get through the rabies. But just know you're kind of in for a little bit of an adventure when it comes to managing rabies, because rabies sucks. All right, so you come up inside of here. You'll meet this little bit right here. Now, you won't be able to go through. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, normally it'll stop you from going all the way through that. And like it did, but honestly, I was not expecting the Procopton to be able to go that far through there. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to cryopod you. And you have to be careful in this room because rubble golems and mantises are in there. Then you come out to here. Once we get over on this side. Throughout the cryopod, if you don't have access to the cryopod, then you're going to have to run the rest of the way on foot. Or you could take, like, a direwolf should be able to fit through there. And then on this right here, you want to go to the left. And then you'll notice this massive pit down here. Massive pit can get a little bit rough. Trying to get to a spot where they're not really smack me in the head too much. The less they hit me, the less chance I have of getting rabies. There we go. And now, since we're on a Procoptodon, what you want to do, normally if you're on any other kind of dino, you can just jump right over to that, and then you can leapfrog over that. But since I'm on a Procoptodon, I can kind of cheese this a little bit. Right down through here, drop right there, and then I just want to drop right down through there, so I can just kind of just run. And then it'll just, I didn't jump at all. And we're at the artifact. And make sure there's nothing that's going to come try to eat me. Take that, almost fall off the edge. Then just go right back up this way. Let's go right back up the way we came, and I have no idea why these boas are not aggroed on me. They totally should be. There's Rebel Golem. Alright, now we just jump right up. Right over through here. And say, screw the Rebel Golem. Now we're back right up where we started. We just go right up through here. And we can get right out of here before we have respawns. Now, if you're coming through here and you've got all sorts of different things, because this cave can actually overspawn at certain times, either bring rocket launchers and use them sparingly against the Rebel Golems, or lead them to a spot where, you know, you can kind of just forget about them and just leave them there, or bring in a Thyla and use the bleed attack, because the Thyla will just go through all of them very, very easily. Yeah, a Thyla, it doesn't even really matter what saddle you use, what level of saddle against the Rebel Golems, as long as you can kind of take the hits, which is pretty easy on a Thyla, the Thyla's bleed will just waste them. It's pretty good. But if you're coming in on, say, like a public server or something where, you know, cryopods are kind of limited, just bring in either a saber-tooth or a direwolf, and it should go right through this area. All right, let's go out to the other side. We probably should have some respawns here. All right, we run back right up the way we came. Yeah, we got a few respawns. Also, another reason why I'm not having that many spawns right now while I'm doing this is my first time running inside this cave on this playthrough. So, which means that there's going to be not that many things spawned. But as I leave, there's going to be a lot of things spawning in my face. Which is just kind of standard. There's a spider and some loot. Let those fall off the edge, or let them run around. Thank you. We can just run up this way. And then go through. And then take the right to come up this way. And it'll take us right here to the entrance. All right. Now, this right here, this gap, if your dinosaur can fit underneath here, if whatever mount you're riding can fit underneath here, you won't need cryopods. All right. But if your mount will not fit it in through there, through this way, right here, then you should probably need them. But yeah, the Procoptodon's kind of just going through it. So, yeah. All right. So, hey, that's the cave. I hope it helped you out. Yeah. And now that on my 5 tame challenge, we've actually got the artifact of the Gatekeeper. Not bad. All right. It's actually, once you get that place on farm quality, get some nice dinos that'll run through there, and you can do a very, just kind of a store fest going through there, get them on farm, then you can get some really amazing loot from there. Matter of fact, one of the best ways of getting desert cloth armor, the better ones of desert cloth armor is from that cave, and there's another one over there that's generally pretty good as well. All right, so hey, I hope this video helped you out. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.